Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jay and Jack video. These are the exact cold emails I used to book a meeting with a $12 billion company. Because it's a usual Jay and Jack video, I'm going to show you that I'm not bullshitting. Here is the exact email from the Brex domain you can see here of a guy, I'm not going to show his name, but wanting to set up a chat with us. And here, Brex is valued at $12.3 billion. Now, I couldn't clickbait you on all the other people we booked, but we also booked a $300 million a year multinational law firm with the chief operating officer, one of the largest in the country. We booked a $2 billion a year casino game manufacturer called Konami Gaming. There is their reply. A $1 billion a year tax preparation firm. You can see the reply here. And you can see the revenue here, and a $2 billion a year food processing company that is publicly traded. The campaign isn't even finished yet, and these results are already better than any other cold email guru you see. You can see these guys are publicly traded. Let's jump into the actual script. Straight to the value, no bullshit. Obviously, you can see there's a lot of syntax in here, but essentially we started off always, hey, hello, first name, our team of former and redacted. I can't give away the exact offer we're doing here, obviously, to protect my client. Our team of former executives or pricing strategists recently helped a company cut over $24 million a year in expenses by renegotiating their redacted agreements. Would you be interested in a brief review of your agreements? It's complimentary and takes about 15 minutes. So this is a 2-line email, short as fuck, and essentially names a case study. We saved the company $24 million. Would you be interested in us reviewing your contracts with those same vendors to see if we could cut expenses for you? Who would say no to that? And that's the way you need to think when you're writing these emails. It's literally 2 sentences long, and it's booking billion-dollar companies. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Get straight to the point. Everyone likes this Clay AI personalization nowadays, and that stuff can work, but honestly, you want to keep it really short, even if you do include that stuff. And you can still do well without including any of that. The reason I say certain words like complimentary instead of free is because those are spam words. You want to go to mailmeteor.com/spam-checker to always never have spam words in your copy. I also always call my accounts the vice president of business development, because in large corporate companies, that's the person who will do outreach to try and get clients. You're not going to have the CEO and founder doing that. Email 2, I did 2 variations of email 2, and I'll be honest, I literally made these in about 10 minutes and didn't think about them that much. I basically just named a bunch more case studies that the client had done. So I know you're busy, wanted to remind you about this, to give you more concrete examples of what we've achieved. Unfortunately, with this client, I'm not allowed to name the actual names of some of these clients. There are some real heavy hitters. If you think about this electronics one that was spending $120 million a year on this certain thing, wasn't allowed to name the names, so I just had to go for industry, and then the case studies of how much money they saved them, and then reminding them what the call to action is. Do you want that 15 minutes to potentially save your company $20 million a year? Is not a bad deal. And then this is just a different variation, immediate reminding them up front that generally we save them 20 to 25% on that particular type of spend, which again I can't reveal. And some more case studies. Final email. And I should mention that these are 6 to 7 days after email 2. This email breaks all the usual rules I do with email in that it's long as fuck email wise. That said, it worked, so I'm just going to share what worked. And basically I said, at this point, I'll assume you're either crazy busy or not the right person to speak to regarding this. This isn't super corporate or professional, but sometimes it's good to be a little bit casual in the emails and just actually look like a human being, because you don't want to always look like you're this big corporate marketing email. You don't want to look like that. Either way, let me know who else at company name I should speak to regarding reducing your, can't say what, expenses, and I'll reach out to them. So give them the opportunity to redirect you in the direction of someone else on their team. A couple of these businesses up here that we booked because the chief financial officer who we had originally reached out to, who's super busy, just looped in the procurement person or the vice president of something for us to actually meet with them to address this. That's why it's always good to include this piece about if there's someone else who's better to talk to, and particularly when you're targeting big companies, that you should try and talk to them and give them that opportunity and remind them, hey, I can just forward this to the guy below me, and then they can talk to him. That'll get you more clients. I included one extra line here after realizing some of the objections I was facing with this particular offer. This is actually a really competitive space, and a lot of companies already have a consultant that is like my client in this case that's negotiating on their behalf for this type of spending. I included that line in here to say, yeah, a lot of firms like yours might already have someone negotiating for you, but we're better than them. And then, would you be interested in a complimentary review? And then also, should I reach out to someone else on your team? AKA CC them in, you fucker. Anyway, that is the whole email sequence. No bullshit. Quick little video here. I clickbaited you with the 12 billion, except I didn't really clickbait you because it's totally true. And then also, here's all the other billion-dollar companies that we booked that I couldn't even include in the title. If you'd like results like this for your B2B company and you're not broke, go ahead and go to my website right here. Click schedule a meeting. The link will actually be in the comments and in the description, and schedule a meeting with me. And if I feel I can genuinely help you, then I will. And hopefully we can grow your revenue massively. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know what you thought. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Also, watch a couple of my other videos.